But you played the game, right?
Oh, I played like a lot.
Good. Who's next? Yes?
Me here?
You?
Oh, thanks. Tara, I just want to say I love you. You're amazing. But I've been wanting to meet you for a while, and I missed the line earlier, but tomorrow for sure.
Okay.
But how did it feel to take over for Arlene for Batman Arkham City? Because you guys have worked together in the animated series, and that was Harley such a big pivotal role in the animated series and in the game. So how did it feel to take over for her?
It was really hard because I did do Batgirl alongside Arlene, and I really love her, and I always thought she was so beautiful and extraordinary. So when they asked me to take over for her, it was intimidating, and I just hoped that the fans, liked her and liked my version. Because when I got to the session, they said, "We don't want you to copy Arlene," and I was like, "I don't want to bug any fans," because people love her so much. So I said, "Well, I've been working on it, so maybe listen to it and let me morph it a little bit so that it kind of honors the character that she created." So that's what I tried to do, and so far the fans have been pretty nice.
You did an amazing job. We love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Who else? Yes?
Other than Twilight, which is your favorite pony?
Twilight. Dear Princess Celestia, there is only Twilight Sparkle. Next! Yes? It's been fun. I got to go to Vancouver to work with the cast a little bit because they taped it in Vancouver, and I am Canadian. I have to go back and forth a lot because I live in LA now. And when I was a little girl, I loved My Little Pony. In fact, I just gave Lauren Faust a book that was a sticker book from when I was a little girl that I collected all the My Little Pony stickers from. So I signed it to her and I said, "Thanks for making a dream come true." And it's fun. I mean, it's really fun. And I'm just so happy that the fans have, taken to it so much. And the bronies, oh my God, I love my bronies. People are like, "What are bronies?" I'm like, "Go on Twitter. You know what bronies are? Love my bronies."
I follow you on Twitter, Tara.
Yay! Who else? No one's got questions?
Oh, we got a
What's your
ton.
favorite part of working on Psychonauts?
Whoa, what was your favorite?
Really? You're gonna ask me?
Yeah, you asked me.
There's so many. The Milkman Conspiracy is my favorite level. Out of all of them, it really is just one of the funniest because, the whole spies, just having one simple thing being her disguise.
I was actually pregnant when I did that game, and every time I had to go crazy, my baby started kicking. Every time. True story. Teen Titans. Well, that was a pretty cool show, I guess. It's funny, when I went into audition for Teen Titans, they said that Raven was really dark, and I thought, well, I don't want to get too close to Batgirl, and they said, but Starfire is like a grown-up Bubbles. I'm like, I'm gonna get that one. And then I just did Raven, my own voice, kind of dark, and then on my way out of the audition, I said, "I've got one more idea, can I try?" And they said, "Sure." And I said, "Well, what if everything she said sort of had this weird little roll to it, and she never gets very excited?" And they're like, "Oh, you like that?" So I love that show. I think it had such a special cast, and we all got together to do some shorts. I don't know if you guys saw them. Did you guys see them?
Yeah.
The Teen Titans shorts. And I have been told that if enough people sign, there's a petition going around on Twitter for more episodes, that there's a chance they'll listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, that cast, we're such a special group of people. We all love each other, and we would all love to do more, so keep those signatures coming. There was a girl in a red shirt that keeps having her hand up.
What was your reaction when you found out you got to work on Spirited Away?
Oh, well, that was amazing because, he's so talented, and to be a part of anything he does is pretty special. So, and then they said, "You're going to be a baby," and I said, "Okay." And then I saw the picture and I was like, "Okay." Because that was one, that I had to dub. Most of the time for new animation, we go first and then they animate to our voice. So when I saw how beautiful his work was and then stepping into that, that was pretty big honor. Yes?
I have actually a request.
Yes.
It's a Teen Titans request.
Yes.
I have something I was hoping you could read in Raven's voice.
Does anybody have any objections to that?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, Phoenix Wright cosplays. Sorry.
Okay. Wow, this is long. Then this ebony bird sat, beguiling my sad fancy into smiling by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. What is this? Oh, it's Edgar Allan Poe. I'm way too stupid to get that. By the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore, though thy crest be shorn and shaven, though I said art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore, tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven nevermore, Azarath Metrion Zinthos! I threw that last part. Yes?
Are you going to do any more work as Harley Quinn?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
What is it going to be?
There's a little extension to the game, a little follow-up thing that happens.
Oh.
And then there might be another game. I don't know. Can't
Yes.
say.
Arkham World.
But it's been really, really cool and really fun. I don't know if you guys, if you do follow me on Twitter, you would have seen the picture of me in the studio with the cameras on my face. I don't know if any of you saw
Yep.
that. That's for another Harley Quinn.
Nice.
Yes.
Speaking of Harley Quinn, since from the animated series it's already such an established voice, did you have any hesitation or were you nervous at all when you had to do the voice for it in the video game?
Terrified.
And if you were, how did you overcome that?
Oh gosh, well the good news is because I worked alongside Arlene and had such a respect for her we wouldn't have Harley without her, you know. And also being Batgirl and already being part of that family and that trilogy, I just felt so honored to step into her shoes. And I did not want to disappoint her or the fans. And I just went in there hoping to do the best I could and do a really good job. And again, I was saying earlier to sort of take what she had and morph it a little bit to make it my own, because they said they didn't want me to try to mimic her. So I had to tweak it a little bit and still honor what she created. So that's what I really hoped that I accomplished. And it's so much fun playing a psychopath. Yeah. Yeah.
First, I'd like to say I'm a really big fan of yours. I mean, everything I watch has you in it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All the shows you made, like Teen Titans, and
Yeah.
you really made My Little Pony too.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Brony.
Brownies!
I'd like to ask if you have any funny groups, like stories about recording that you haven't told before that you can tell us now.
Ooh, that I've never told.
Yeah, because I watch panels on YouTube and stuff.
Oh, I've got to find one you haven't seen.
Yeah.
One that you haven't seen. So you've seen the one with the girl peeing in the studio? What about the kid puking in the studio?
I haven't heard that one.
It's true. On my first show, does anyone know my first show?
This-
Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
Hello Kitty's Fairy Tale Theater is proud to present The Wizard of Oz, and a little boy named Sean Roberge barfed in the studio. He wasn't feeling very well.
I didn't know you did that.
I did.
Yeah?
Okay, your Hello Kitty voice actually sounds very similar to Toot, who is hilarious. So,
Dude sounds like this! Not really, Hello Kitty. She's more obnoxious!
did you try that? Did you say, oh, I'm gonna take Hello Kitty and just make her?
No, Toot and Hello Kitty have nothing to do with each other. Toot is an attractive, so she thinks, character who likes things that Hello Kitty won't like. Yeah, I don't know. I sort of when I saw the drawing, I sort of incorporated my idea of Betty Boop as
Yeah.
a slut. She's a slutty Betty Boop. Can't wait for that to go on YouTube. Next.
Were you surprised by the fan base of My Little Pony, all the bronies, all the older guys?
Yes, I'm shocked, and I can't tell you how much I love it. Like, I really feel like social media and the internet has made it possible for fans to let us know as the voiceover artists that they appreciate us. Because for so long people didn't know who did what voice, and now when you see a show like, oh, who does that, and you can look it up online. And when we have sessions, especially games, and obviously there's a lot of gamers here where there's a lot of dialogue, when you get tired, for me, I do it for you guys. Like, I keep going and I don't give up and I don't go, oh, I can't do one more line. Because I know you guys are like in it, and when you're in the game you want to believe every moment, and so it's so nice to have everybody loving us and letting us know how much they love us. And the bronies, my God, like, I had no idea, and I just worked with Lauren Faust this past week, and she was just shocked. I mean, we never really know how big something's gonna be. In fact, when I first started the Powerpuff Girls, one of the early episodes were being chased by broccoli, and I'm like, I hope people get it, and then every kid's wearing the backpack, so you never really know. And even now, my kids watch it on Boomerang, and all their friends love it, and so it's nice that it continues, you know?
You.
Any stories you would like to share about you and the other cast members of Powerpuff Girls?
Oh my gosh. Let me just say that if Robert, the engineer at Cartoon Network, ever lets go of the stuff we said in between recordings, we'll be very, very rich. Because we got a little bit risky, me and E.G. Daily.
Buttercup, your butt is wicked stinky.
Like, we got really crazy, especially me and E.G. But we always had so much fun. I mean, me and E.G. Daily and Tom Kennedy and Tom Keane. I mean, I can't even tell you how much fun it was to do and to hear the fans. And I remember my nanny coming over one day going, oh my gosh, Mommy, yesterday on the Powerpuff Girls bubble, she thought she was moist as usual. And then I just watched that episode with my son. He's like, Mommy, you think you're Mojo? That was funny. Yes?
Did you take on the role of Rolling Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls Z, the anime spin-off of the Powerpuff Girls?
I didn't take anything from that. We were first.
Did you do the voice acting I'm in?
Oh, did I do it? No.
So you didn't.
I didn't do anything except for the actual Powerpuff Girls.
Real one.
Real ones. Yes. Yes.
Would you voice her?
Would I? If we did more, yes.
Mr. J, it's not gonna hurt too much, is it, baby? Is there anything you want me to say? I love your tattoo. Mr. J, did you see her tattoo? It's really cool, sweetie. Anybody? Yeah?
Where's the weirdest line you ever said in voice acting?
Oh, this is a good one. This is an anime one. So see if you guys can figure out what it's from. But we're going back a ways. Ready? About the party in your pants? I can't come. I'm sorry.
Clara, right? Yeah. Oh, Clara from,
Anyone? Yes?
Clara?
Oh, nobody had a guess?
No, I had Clara, right? Clara? Was Princess Clara?
All right, get back to me. Yes? Go ahead.
I thought so. Yeah, from Drawn
Thank
Together.
you.
Yeah. Drawn Together. Yeah. Yeah.
The other thing is you say you love to play psychopaths. Which do you prefer to play? Do you prefer to play the psychopath that almost rig you almost rig you as a psychopath, Harley Quinn, or the good little girl?
It's always more fun to be bad. I'm not telling. You guys have to tell me.
Princess Clara, right?
No.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the anime.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It may have been a game.
Oh, okay. It sounded like Drawn
I'll still accept the answer if it came from Google.
Okay.
But I'd be surprised if that popped up. Yes? Yeah.
But since you actually played two voices in the show Drawn Together, first I have to ask, was that done in the traditional Western style where you actually have a group together?
Most of Drawn Together we did alone. Some of it we did together. We always did a table read first, and the songs we always did together. And Black Chick's Tongue, for example, me and Cree Summer. I think Jess sang his little ending part later. And when I did play that for my mom, she really did cry, and she thought it was beautiful. And I'm like, are you listening to the words? It's okay. It's so beautiful.
The thing I wanted to ask actually about that was, what was the difficulty of playing two characters in the same?
You know, it happens a lot. Yeah, it happens a lot. I think for that one, we would do one character first, like whoever had the most lines in that episode, and do the whole show, and then we'd go back and do the other character. Sometimes you flip back and forth, but if it's really character heavy, like you have a lot to say, then we'll do one character first and then go back and do the other. Yes? Yes?
So, I wanted to ask her, like, ask her the same. How did Sparkle have trouble finding
A book? A spell?
It was like in season 2, she kind of went crazy.
Yes?
Yeah, she couldn't find like, what is it? Letter for Princess Celestia.
Okay.
So she was forcing like Applejack and Fluttershy and everybody else to learn something.
Yep.
So like, how did you feel like to turn Twilight Sparkle into this smart girl into this kind of crazy psychopathic pony?
I mean, I think she always has, like, she's right on the verge of losing her stuff. And I think it's because she thinks of herself as the smart one and the stable one and the one that keeps everybody in line. And when you take on that kind of role of controlling everything, it sometimes can get crazy. So it sort of felt very organic for her to go there. And whenever, there's been a few episodes lately where she gets pretty crazy, and it's fun. Like I said, it's always fun to go crazy or play someone out of their mind. Yes?
Favorite story from Challenge Showdown?
That there may be more? Ooh. True story. Okay, favorite story from Shaolin recording? You know, I have to say, as a whole, my favorite thing about recording that show was all the sexual innuendos that we got away with. The third arm sash, really? There was a lot of stuff that we'd be like, are we getting away with this, really? We did laugh a lot during that show. And there may be more. Coming. Nobody heard that from me, YouTube. Yes?
Favorite Omi Miss Sing?
Yes.
Oh.
I know there's a lot.
There's a lot. Oh gosh, I can't remember.
Be a top 3 with that help.
Give me a top 3. See, you can't remember either. What? Yeah, I can't remember. They were all pretty funny. Yeah?
And always say, honor the power off button.
Okay, I don't know. I can't. There was something funny. I know there were a few funny ones. I can't remember. Yeah.
I'm talking about Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2. Did you have any favorite moments as Riku? Like any moments that you really enjoyed doing in that entire game series?
That's a good question. I mean, that was so involved. Like, those scripts were like storyboards. Like, they were so fat. I was like, wow. So to stay focused on her and who she was really challenging. But I think some of the moments where she turned, like from being little girl innocent to finding herself and her strengths, I remember being really moved by those moments. But I can't remember a specific one that I really loved. Yes?
I remember you did work for Twilight Sparkle voice and My Little Pony, and so, lessons there was reference, and we did kind of like wanted to ask you for a request. Could you do the insane Twilight Sparkle where she says the clock is ticking? That we really like that part of it.
You want me to say something?
Yeah, the insane laugh followed by the clock is ticking moment in the episode.
How do you people remember these things?
That was such a good show.
Okay, tell me what to say, because I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly what it was.
Clock is ticking, Twilight. Clock is ticking.
You want me to say clock is ticking? Yes.
Laugh first.
With an insane laugh first.
Okay, dear Princess Celestia, I wish I could remember this dang episode. Clock is ticking, clock is ticking.
Something like that? Okay. I'm trying. Who hasn't had a turn yet? Hi.
What's the most obscure thing you've done as a voice actor? Something that really nobody knows about.
Oh, well,
You know about it?
y'all know about it. I do the voice for those baby dolls that there's one that pees and there's one that is sick and there's one that's just a peekaboo, and I do this whole series of them, and they don't actually give me any, so I buy them and keep them in my house so that when the little kids come over, I give them as gifts, and my kids hate it because they go off by themselves. I buy them. I don't get them for free. And there's a funny story about one where some lady in Texas, because there's the very first one is just, and she's like, this doll is saying Islam is the lie. This is a devil doll. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I guess you could pretend that's what it's saying, but. So I do a lot of dolls for Mattel, that different voices that people don't know. I'm actually like on the shelf at Toys R Us right now, making a pee.
Cool, I wish Cosmo and Wanda were here. I love doing Fairly Odd Parents, and I wish we'd get picked up for more seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all fun. I'm so lucky. Yes, who's next?
Oh. Oh.
Yes.
I'm a huge fan of Simon canceled
Oh my gosh, I love that show too, and I actually thought that was going to go on for a long time. I just thought it was such a cool concept, and the original animation and Gendy's brain is just so incredible. I was very surprised that got canceled. I really thought that was going to keep going and going forever. I guess maybe hearing like everyone's voice for the first time, like I was really confused at first with Brian, with Brian like being this kind of, I can't do his voice, but how it all came together, and I liked how she used her mind a lot. I liked that concept, that they could use their minds and sort of work together to create this entity. I just love that show. I don't know, I wish we could decide when a show gets picked up.
Yeah.
But we can't. Sorry. And I'd love to help, believe me. Yeah.
Favorite Shingon move?
Give her the line.
Oh, torpedo! I don't know, I'm making it up now. No answer for you. Don't know. I'm asking these questions. Asking questions no more. I have not the right answer for you. Yes, have been waiting a long time.
Oh, thank you. A show that you were on now ended before its time, Transformers Animated. You did an amazing job. Season 3, which I love because you Sari was a robot, and like
Wasn't that cool?
she was awesome, and
I didn't even know that till that happened, by the way.
oh, it was awesome, and that's actually I want to ask. Like, season 3 is yet to come out on DVD. Do you know anything that's holding it up, or why it's?
No.
Because like I want to buy that season.
Well, you know what? If you have questions like that and you like tweet to Cartoon Network and Warner Brothers,
Yes.
those people are actually pretty big fan people too, and they'll maybe answer you and listen. I don't know that. Sorry.
Well, you were awesome, and thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Were you excited when you did that transition from the Rugrats from the little baby Bill to the older one and all grown up?
Yeah, I was excited because it was fun to see them grown up. And I'm from Toronto, so when I first moved to LA, one of the shows I really wanted to do was the Rugrats because I thought the animation was so unique and interesting. At the same time, I would have liked the baby version to go on forever.
Yeah.
Hey, that's mine.
Oh.
Are you gonna make me read something else?
Actually, I was wondering, what would it sound like if Twilight was writing back about her first experience in SacAnime?
Dear Princess Celestia, the best thing about SacAnime was meeting my bronies.
Yes. You know, I always did silly voices when I was a kid. And I always wanted to be an actress. From 5 years old, I knew that. And my parents finally let me get an agent when I was in the 7th grade. And Hello Kitty was just another audition to me. I didn't know that animation was a career. And so my first job was Hello Kitty, and then I also did, at that time, Beetlejuice cartoon.
Yeah!
Wow, I've never been invited to a party that had invitations. And that was really fun too. I really was lucky to get to do so much before coming to LA so that I had all that experience. Anybody not get a chance yet that had a question?
All right, second timers, let's go. You.
I'm not sure whether Ben asked this, but was there a role that just felt exasperating for you?
Yes. Sometimes when you have to scream a lot for video games, and I love doing video games, believe me, sometimes that can get really hard when you're screaming over and over. And the better directors know to wait to do the screams at the end so that it doesn't tire you out too much, because there's no real secret into doing. You can do regular screams without hurting yourself, but when they want blood-curdling death screams, we're gonna give you that and probably pop a vocal cords. Can you save that to the end? That's probably the hardest. But animation-wise, not really. Yes?
Speaking of screams, a lot of your characters have actually screamed quite a bit.
Yes.
Which character would you say has screamed the most, or at least the loudest?
I would say for animation it would be Baby Dill, because a lot of the times when I went in there wasn't even lines. It was like Baby Dill grabs a toy, smacks Tommy on the head, Tommy smacks him back, he screams. Baby Dill makes a poop, Baby Dill whatever plays with his toes, and I'd be looking at the stage directions rather than the lines and have to think what a baby would sound like doing that. And when they had him cry, it wasn't just like, it was like, okay, thank you. So probably animation-wise that, and then video games screaming. I don't know who had the most.
Well, what about the loudest that you've ever had to scream?
You know, I just had to scream the loudest I've ever had to scream, and I can't tell you what it's for.
Oh.
You'll see soon enough. Sorry.
Tell us what type of project it is?
It's a new animated series.
Ooh.
And I had to scream really loud last week.
Ooh.
But I can't tell you what the part. Yes.
You did Kylie from Extreme Ghostbusters, and I was wondering, what was your favorite moment from that series?
Maurice LaMarche falling asleep? No,
Sorry, Mo.
I loved doing that show because we taped at night, because we had Alfonso Ribeiro on the show and Jason Marsden, who were doing sitcoms at the time. So we got to tape at night, and it really was like a family, that show. And what a great cast. I mean, Billy West and Maurice LaMarche and Reno Romano, and it was a lot of fun. You know, we'd have a lot of fun. I think maybe seeing Mo eat pizza with peanut butter could have been the most fun. True story. Yeah.
Have you ever done any theater?
Theater? Yeah. In Toronto, my very first show was Yiddish theater first, which I didn't understand. I learned it phonetically. And then I did The Music Man, and then A Christmas Carol, and then here I did a play with Ron Howard's daughter, Paige Howard, a couple years ago.
Nice.
And also Charlie Schlatter, I'm sure you guys know him. Yeah, I like to do it. I don't have as much time as I'd like for that, especially with kids, because you don't really get to be home for bedtime when you're doing 5 shows a week. But I do like doing theater. It's fun. Yeah.
Favorite Batgirl moment?
I know this one. This one I know. When Batgirl and Supergirl are getting ready together in their little towels hanging out, that was hot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters that you play that people cosplay as. If you were to cosplay as one of your characters, who would it be?
If I had the body, it'd be Riku.
Ooh.
I have to start with if I had the body.
Oh, you're beautiful.
She
Don't
does
worry.
wear some short shorts.
Oh.
I just want for a moment to know, when you went into audition for My Little Pony, did you audition for Twilight Sparkle or did you audition for another one?
I actually didn't really audition. Lauren, who I knew from the Powerpuff Girls and Foster's Home, she came to me and she said, "I'm designing this show. Would you help me out with the pitch?" So for her, I voiced Twilight Sparkle as well as a few of the other characters so she could pitch it and show how she did it, which I actually did in my own home studio. One of the fun things about doing voiceover is sometimes you don't have to go anywhere. And I have a little home studio that I recorded it for her for free. It just sort of, it really worked as Twilight Sparkle. And she's like, I can't see anyone else playing that role. So it wasn't like I was against other people for that particular role. Yeah.
Could we have your take on a few of the other Tony's voices?
Oh my gosh. No. Who else? Yes?
Is there any characters that you like auditioned for in the past but didn't get and you really wish you would have gotten? And do you think you could give us your take on that character?
It would have been fun to be in The Simpsons because they have a big paycheck.
Woo!
But that was before I moved to LA, so I can't really complain. I did have a couple callbacks for Glinda for the Broadway touring company, and I think I'd make a kick-ass Glinda.
Yes. You would.
Right?
Right.
I don't know why I didn't book that. Popular. I know I'd be popular.
Anyone? Yes?
Did you still do the singing voice for Melody and Errol too?
For a moment, all of me is alive at home in the sea. I'm swirling and twirling, so graceful and grand, not stubbing my toes, getting stuck in the sand. For a moment, I can feel all the dreams I've been dreaming are real. Wish my mother could hear it, the sea is my song. For a moment, just a moment, I belong.
That was awesome.
If you could choose between Beast Boy and Robin, who would you go as Raven?
It would have to be Robin. Beast Boy's too crazy. Out there. I don't like someone changing in the middle of stuff going on. I'm into shape-shifting love.
She's a strong.
Yeah.
Where does your mention of when we did the dolls, your kids kind of hated? Where did this experience anything you voiced with respect to your kids' reactions?
It's funny, my little one loves everything I do. And me, like, we'll be driving somewhere else. You can just go in, like, free parking. And my little one's like, Mommy, why did he do that? My big son's like, 'cause she's pretty. And then my little one goes,
So, you forgot so pretty.
So he's like crazy for me. And my older one always said, Mom, your voices are dumb. Until he went to school and his friends were like, dude, your mom's been 10? That's awesome. Then he started getting that Mommy was pretty cool. But I think his favorite is truffles. He makes me do truffles a lot. My kids aren't into so much of the superhero stuff, they like the silly stuff. But yeah, the little one likes everything. And they actually right now love seeing me on Mad. And they always know, like, Mom, you're that little mouse. They like Mad. Yeah. I really have been so lucky to do such great roles. I would have to say it's a toss-up between Bubbles and Raven. I think they both need to ride again.
What's funnier than Bubbles talking to squirrels?
Actually did this in the studio. You already know this, Mr. YouTube. And Tom Kane said to me, do you have to go like this to sound like a squirrel? I'm like, yes I do, shut up. Yeah.
Did you ever name a turtle Mr. Cookie?
If I had a turtle, I would. But I don't.
Oh. I'll get you a turtle.
Or a stuffed animal named Octi. I don't. Yes.
You played so many characters that have been made into toys. Do you own any toys of characters that you played?
Every single
Nice.
I really do. I buy them all. I know it's silly, but I mean, I just got that awesome Harley Quinn doll.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that thing is so cool.
Yeah. I saw on Twitter you got it too.
Oh my god, I love that thing.
Yes.
That's a cool toy.
That
No,
was-
I really do buy everything. They don't give me anything.
What? You
Like
should.
when your baby Dill, the hiccuping baby Dill, if you guys remember
Yep.
that? They called my agent like, hey, that baby Dill toy outsold Barbie this year. Tell Tara thanks. I'm like, thanks, can I have one?
Aw.
That's fun. I love doing voices for dolls and stuff because that sort of lives forever. You know?
Or as long as the batteries last.
Full Express.
What?
Did you do that one girl saying, Christmas comes to town?
No, but that was very nice. It's not me.
Yeah? Yeah.
Since we're on a bit of a musical kick right now, besides some of the songs that have already been mentioned, are there any particular songs that you had to sing as a character that are favorite?
I wished every day could be Christmas. Jeepers, how foolish I was.
That was fun. Everything on Drawn Together was fun. Everything. Let's see what else. Somebody had an Angel poster. Is she in here? From,
You know, Angel from having a brain fart. Help me.
Which
No.
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 Not that angel.
Little aliens.
it was a big movie, Disney. Lilo and Stitch, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was Stitch's little girl from Angel. And for that audition, I made up the song. And then they actually used what I made up and orchestrated it. So that was kind of fun. Yeah. And I think, you know, doing The Mermaid and singing with Jodie Benson was pretty incredible. I mean, I still have the poster in my room from a kid from The Little Mermaid. I don't know what little girl didn't want to be the mermaid, but to get to sing with her was really surreal. And the first time I shook her hand, I burst into tears.
Aww.
She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I've just loved you for so long." That was cool. Yes?
Okay, this might be a controversial question, but doing all your work with Disney, did they have any qualms with you doing the Princess Clara spoof?
They don't know. Shh.
Don't get her in trouble.
You know, I am really conscientious of not doing anything too crazy. Like, I did have a friend ask me to do a film that was like a horror movie. He's like, there may be some nudity. I'm like, well, there may be some me saying no. Because I can't have my 10-year-old films, you know, downloading pictures of me not wearing clothing. Yeah, I've never done that. I would never do that. Because, you know, because of social media and people typing in your name, you won't find any cuckoo pictures of me. The worst might be from senior trip in the blue dress, which was very tight. Yeah.
Where do you see yourself?
Sitting here with you, weirdo.
I mean, I'm so lucky. I've been so lucky, and I hope I get to keep doing it because it really is the funnest job in the world. So just more fun stuff. Oh, my favorite line is Harley Quinn. Probably one that I just did that I can't tell you about. Sorry.
I can't wait
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, because that wasn't me. Not from the series. Yeah.
First, I have to say, I love Fairly Odd Parents.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's like my favorite show. I've seen almost every episode. So, which leads me to ask, what would you wish for?
Aww.
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, she liked that question too. She really liked it. She's like, I wish you didn't ask that stupid question. I'd wish for more Powerpuff Girls. I'd wish for more Teen Titans. Some Bionic for that guy. I wish for a shot at The Simpsons.
Right, if Teen Titans and/or Powerpuff Girls got brought back, would you want to do it in the same timeline or a few years after the end of the series?
That's a good question. You're trying to stump me now. I think the same. I think it works. You know, Lauren did some great designs of the girls as teenagers. That'd be fun too. But I don't know, they're just so funny as little girls. I think that's funny. Yeah?
Is there any roles that you auditioned for that you really, really, really wanted but just didn't get?
Yes. Tangled.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Dang. You would have been perfect for.
I don't think I ever had a shot. My agent's like, just so you know, they want really big stars. Okay.
Oh.
Yep. Yes, I do impressions. My best one's Rosie Perez.
Ooh, let's do it.
Did you guys see White Men Can't Jump?
Yes. Here we go.
I'm just trying to say something that doesn't have a swear word in it.
Just say shoot or like fudge or something.
Sometimes when you win, you actually lose. And sometimes when you lose, you actually win. And sometimes when you tie, you actually win or lose. Ah, Billy, you're so stupid. You should have given her all the money. You should have said I love you infinity plus infinity.
I haven't had any weird experiences with bronies. They've been very well behaved. I did have a bit of a cuckoo at the last Comic-Con that wouldn't go away. And my girlfriend was like, do you need a security person? He was asking how much it would take to leave my husband and give him a kiss.
Oh my god.
I mean, he was okay, but...
That's.
Yeah, but nothing like scary. I find for the most part that animation and anime fans are awesome.
Thank you. You're awesome.
You're awesome. No, you're awesome. What? Oh, did you have a question too in the front?
Funniest blooper. That's a good one that I can say.
Yeah, you can say.
I just did a little on-camera audition that was being filmed, and it was kind of funny because I had to say it was lunchtime rush or something, and I said it's the rush time lunch or something weird like that. And there's been times, actually during Transformers, that we couldn't stop laughing because the director didn't realize that she was saying things like, could you just fudge a happy kid? What? Or could you just give me a quick yank?
Oh.
And we were like crying, we were laughing so hard because she didn't realize what it sounded like. So
Was that Susan Blue?
yeah, we love Sue Blue. She had no idea we were like crying. It kept going, like there was someone that had to pull a rope and she's like, can you just give me a quick yank? Okay.
Oh.
Could you just stick it in for me? There's a part. I'm sorry, Sue, but it's true. Yeah, you didn't hear that one on YouTube, did you?
Oh,
Yes? Yep.
You do a lot of high-pitched voices.
Yeah.
I noticed, what's the highest you can go? Can you demonstrate?
You know, it's funny because Colette Sunderman, who directed Powerpuff Girls, used to say, ugh, Tara, you gotta lower it because the dogs are coming in.
And I do think that Bubbles got very high sometimes. And I don't know how high I can go, but it's pretty high.
Wow.
Yeah.
My favorite character that you do.
Ow.
And I love that episode with the boys.
Yes.
I think that's my favorite one. And I just wondered maybe what was your favorite episode of the Powerpuff Girls?
Bubble Vicious.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just as tough as Blossom and Buttercup. Poor Bubbles. Afraid of you. Yes.
I know Christmas is over, but do you think Raven can sing us a Christmas song?
Oh.
Raven. See, she knows Raven does not sing Christmas songs. Merry Christmas. Off the red-nosed reindeer. Yeah. Oh, the whole one? You do, don't you?
I wished every day could be Christmas. Jeepers, how foolish I was. It isn't a wish, it isn't a toy. It's something friends and your family enjoy. I wished every day could be Christmas. And now I don't know what to say. So the answer to your question is no. I wish I did.
Nice.
What was it like working with Mark Hamill?
Oh my god. You know, I remember when I first booked Batgirl, I was really excited, and my agent's like, "You're her, you're the Bat, you're the girl, it's the Bat, you're Batgirl." And then I went in and I saw Mark Hamill and Kevin, and I was like, "Oh my god, these guys are amazing." I still think they're the best ever, Kevin and Mark. And
Yeah.
he's amazing to watch. And when he does his Joker laugh, you're like, wow, I know you're Luke Skywalker, but you were born to play the Joker. Like, he's just so good. He's so good. And I didn't get to work alongside him in the Arkham City game, but we were at the studio together, and he's always just such a doll. I don't know if you guys have met him, but he's the nicest guy. He's really so nice and humble.
Yep.
Yes?
I have a second part to my other question. What's the lowest you can go?
Oh.
The lowest voice I've done for an animated series was Terrence from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. People had no idea that was me. It was like, Bluefist, doofus, guy's a loser. Really, really low. Talk like really low. Terrence, God, just a loser. I look really pretty when I do this voice.
So, with regard to MLP, of the main cast, besides Twilight, who's your favorite character or who's your least favorite character?
Who's my favorite and my least favorite? I just saw like a little Christmas trailer for something. Did you guys see that? For the hub with the ponies?
Yep.
There was a really annoying part of that. That's not my favorite.
La, 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 la.
I don't know, there was something like, me. I was like, ooh. I don't know who I don't know, I'm sorry. I don't know, I'm sorry. They're all great. Yeah.
If there is a character that you would really, really like to play that you think you're never going to get to play, who would it be? What would your take be?
A character that I'll never get to play that
You
I'd
would want to play that.
That's a good question. No, I can't think of it. I just feel like I've been so lucky and I've booked such great parts. Like, really? I should just shut up and be happy?
Even not like a book character or anybody.
A book character?
Or anybody. Character, any character.
I don't know, maybe like, I'll probably never get to play Wonder Woman since I've been Batgirl, and I grew up, my dad actually had a lot of first issues of collections of comic books, and my sister had a Wonder Woman collection, and I actually had Batgirl when I was little. So that might be kind of fun, but I'm probably tapped out on the superhero world, although I did get to work with Stan Lee for the superhero squad.
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah, he liked me. Yeah.
Of all the characters you played, which one do you relate to the most? Like, which is probably the most of you in that character?
The most relatable character?
Like, which one relates to you the most? Like, is you, like, in the character, probably the most?
What do you think? Now that we all know each other so well.
I mean, you're a little bit...
I'm like Bubbles.
Yeah, you're very bubbly, but you could be very Harley...
I can be what?
But you're...
Be hardcore.
Yes. You can.
5 more minutes. Who's got something really important to say? Yes.
Maybe Bart's girlfriend. That'd be kind of fun. I was already a couple of Stu's girlfriends. Who knows? Who knows?
The life of the wife is ended by the knife.
Oh, yeah.
Yes? Whoever follows me on Twitter knows that.
Yep.
Especially like calls at 7 o'clock.
Hello? No?
Well, can you...
I want a lollipop.
My kids laugh their butts off. I really do that. And then I have another friend that made me bet I couldn't do that like the entire dinner at a really nice restaurant.
Hello? Do you have any mushrooms? Yes? You? Yes?
What would your thoughts be on a Powerpuff Girls Teen Titans crossover?
Ooh.
Oh, that'd be fun. Oh, that'd be really fun. I bet Raven would hate Bubbles. Oh, yes. Oh, doesn't matter. can beat each other up for it.
Well, first off, congratulations on your VGA nomination.
Thank you.
You should have won. Oh, wait.
On that vein, what is your proudest moment? Any genre. Doesn't have to be anime, doesn't have to be
Singing with Jody.
I was wondering, have you ever done a voice for a character that the director hated?
Hated?
And like wanted you to do different voices?
Hated?
Aw.
No.
I mean, you definitely, when you're doing voiceover, have to be like plasticine. You know, you have to change and morph, and sometimes they say, oh, a little bit older, a little bit younger. Or make her British, or make her Scottish, or make her from England, or make her a teenager. Now she's spoiled, or now she's whatever. And you kind of have to be willing to play without taking it personally, and without being afraid that you might not look very pretty. Yes.
When you went to audition for Ben Tennyson, you didn't think about trying for Gwen?
I did try for Gwen. Yes. I did book Gwen. Ben, yeah.
Did you prefer Ben? Me?
Oh, me? But I preferred it?
No, preferred Ben over Gwen?
No, I think I did an okay job. Yeah.
What's the weirdest experience you had with a band?
Say it again?
The weirdest experience you had with a band.
The weirdest experience I've had?
With a band.
With a fan. Oh, just them not going away.
Yeah.
Move on. Yeah.
What did you like about playing as Raven from Teen Titans?
You know, it's funny, I had people that know me that know I do a lot of crazy stuff come in and go, wow, you're working really hard on this show. Because no matter what happened, she just never got really excited. So it was just kind of fun because it never hurt my voice ever.
Oh, so you liked the part that, like the fact that she was kind of like this.
She's cool, right?
Yeah.
I like that. It was fun. I like, because a lot of times they'll say, we really want this character to be real and cool, and then you get to the session and they push you over the top, and you're like, she was supposed to be so cool. And Raven stayed cool, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah, and she sounds pretty emotionless too.
Yeah, that's cool.
The crossover where you became Starfire.
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. Yeah. You?
Where was that line from?
What line?
The one I said earlier.
Oh, you're gonna have to find it.
Oh.
I'm not telling you.
Oh.
And then you can tweet it to me.
Say it again.
I'm just as tough as Blossom and Buttercup.
Wow.
They're very action-packed. They're more action-packed, the next ones. There's a lot of really cool stuff happening. And I have another show coming on Sunday, Napoleon Dynamite, that you guys That show, I know because I'm on every episode, is seriously laugh out loud funny. Every episode I laugh my butt off. Every single one. And it's all the original cast and me.
Very
So that was
cool.
really trippy to meet them and see them in person.
That's good. Thanks.
Wow, that's cool. So everybody watch it. Or else.
I will.
Anyone else? Oh, yes?
Have you ever gone in to record a character and act without realizing it is a long
Nice costume.
No, but sometimes when you go from audition to booking a job, you forget what you did, or sometimes you give them 3 or 4 choices. So they have all the audition tapes, you know, recorded, so they can say we like this version or we like that version. And sometimes when you're sitting in a group and they play back the audition tapes, they'll accidentally play back someone else and go, "Did you mean to give it to that girl? Because she ain't here." But, so sometimes that happens, but no, I've never. It's funny, I don't know why I don't mix them up, but I remember being at a Rugrats session and someone asked me, how do you do that? How do you not mix them up? And I said, I don't know, I just do it. And he drew me like really quickly a picture of Baby Dill doing something really crazy. And I said, how do you do that? And he goes, how do you do that? And I went, okay. I get it. Yeah. All the time. All the time.
What's like the most memorable thing
Where I've slipped into a voice? Purely by accident. Oh. That's a good one. Maybe, I was at a GameStop with my kids and talking like a character, and the girl at the register actually recognizing me, and there's a big painting of Riku, and she's like, "Oh my god, are you Tara Strom?" I'm like, yes. She's like, "Okay, I'm a really big fan." Yeah, it was kind of fun. Yes.
Have you ever like gone through a drive-thru and just voiced one of your
I should do that. That would be fun. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit every McDonald's.
Can I please have some being vegetarian?
Yeah.
If you could do another character from the Batman universe, who would it be?
From the Batman universe. I think I'd maybe make a pretty cool Catwoman.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes. Oh, my favorite line when I was Timmy. Favorite line.
My favorite scene from Very Well Odd Parents is the video game when they go into the Mescatina.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God,
Cosmo
yes.
says, "Who knew syrup could be so dangerous?" Or no, Timmy says, "Who knows syrup could be so dangerous?" And Cosmo says, "It's the last thing pancakes."
What's your favorite Timmy line? You.
The little boy that asked the question.
He's stumped. See how it feels? Yeah. When I was little, I loved watching the Flintstones. I loved a show called Wait Till Your Father Gets Home. I loved that show. I loved the Jetsons. Like, I don't understand how we don't have flying cars now.
I know.
I just thought by the time I was old, we'd have that. I have to go.
Aww.
Thank
You love you, Tara.